Welcome to the AXA Engineers podcast, episode 29. Today we're embarking on, a pretty intriguing deep dive. We'll be pulling apart some key phrases from the video 2025-29 AXA and Keltic, a journey of connection and shared vision. That's right off the AXA Engineers YouTube channel. Now, before we really get into uncovering the strategic layers hidden in these words, we'd love for you to hit that follow button wherever you're listening and maybe leave us a comment with your thoughts on today's discussion. We always appreciate hearing from you. It really helps the conversation. This deep dive, I think, is going to be fascinating. We're exploring not just language, but, the strategic blueprints you can sometimes glimpse, even in the most fragmented snippets. We're going to unpack some really interesting declarations. At first glance, they might seem simple, right? But when you look closer, especially through the lens of AXA Engineers, a real global leader in civil engineering outsourcing, they hint at so much more. Think of it like corporate archaeology. We found a few pottery shards, and now we're trying to reconstruct the whole picture.
That's a fantastic analogy. It really is. What's truly compelling here is, how much strategic intent, how much operational philosophy we can actually infer. Just from what look like brief, almost casual statements. It's like being handed just a few pieces of a really complex jigsaw puzzle. And suddenly the whole vision for AXA Engineers' future, particularly their innovative approach to civil engineering outsourcing, it really starts to take shape. Each phrase we look at acts like a crucial signpost, doesn't it? It guides us to a deeper understanding of their drive, their focus, their growth.
Absolutely, yeah. They're not just words. We have just a few lines, but they feel like clues to a much bigger narrative. A story of, vision, collaboration, and ultimately success. It's a testament, I think, to how even really concise communication can carry profound meaning, especially when a company like AXA Engineers is so deliberate in its messaging and its operations, too. So let's grab our magnifying glasses, metaphorically speaking, and really unpack these fragments, starting with a phrase that seems, deceptively simple, but it resonates with some powerful implications. Okay, so the first thing that really jumps out from our source material, almost like a recurring motif, is this phrase, airplane mode. Hi. It pops up multiple times, like a refrain, air remote high, kinetic engineering, airplane moding. Just the sheer repetition immediately signals its importance, doesn't it? It points to a central theme that, it demands a deeper understanding, especially for a company like AXA Engineers, who are really at the forefront of sophisticated civil engineering outsourcing.
Right. This repeated phrase, airplane mode, it raises a really important question. Why this specific declaration? Why echo it so frequently? I mean, on the surface, airplane mode is pretty straightforward. It implies disconnection, shutting off wireless comms, getting ready for travel, isolating from external signals. It's about a device just stopping its usual receiving and transmitting functions.
Yeah.
But when we hear it repeated in a context directly linked to a pioneering firm like AXA Engineers, a firm that's constantly innovating in its specialized domain, it really compels us to look far beyond the literal meaning. In the meticulously planned world of large-scale civil engineering projects, there are very few accidental repetitions. You have to assume that. Every element, every chosen word, it often carries a deeper strategic purpose.
That's exactly where it gets really interesting, isn't it? Could airplane mode be more than just a literal state for AXA Engineers? Could it maybe be a profound metaphor? A metaphor for a very specific, highly disciplined operational philosophy, like a deliberate approach to their work that not only sets them apart, but also gives them a real, tangible, competitive edge. Especially in the demanding landscape of civil engineering outsourcing, I think it absolutely could be. It hints at something cultural, maybe. A strategic imperative, even. Let's really dive into those metaphorical implications of airplane mode. When you activate airplane mode on your phone, say, you're not just disconnecting from the digital noise, are you? Often you're prepping for a journey, or you're focusing on a critical task, maybe creating a deliberate space for some uninterrupted internal work or thought. It's a conscious choice, an intentional choice to eliminate those external distractions so you can achieve a specific objective. Think of it like this. A highly skilled surgeon entering a state of absolute focus during a complex procedure. Or maybe a concert pianist during a really demanding performance. Every extraneous input is filtered out, right? Allowing for peak performance. Now, for AXA Engineers, particularly in the intricate world of civil engineering project delivery, this seems to parallel the intense, unwavering concentration required, where precision, safety, innovation, they're absolutely non-negotiable.
That is a powerful parallel, a very apt one. And if we connect this to the broader operational framework of AXA Engineers, especially within civil engineering outsourcing, airplane mode suggests a dedicated, almost unparalleled level of focus. It really is about stripping away the superfluous, isn't it? Cutting through the constant digital chatter, the information overload, to concentrate with absolute clarity on the core mission at hand. This isn't just like a preferred working style. It's a critical success factor for these complex engineering projects. I mean, consider the intricacies involved, designing a new high-speed rail network, for instance, or optimizing the structural integrity of a high-rise in a seismic zone, or even planning a vast interconnected urban water management system. These are massive undertakings. These tasks demand an environment completely free from external interference. It allows the brilliant minds at AXA Engineers to apply their deep expertise, their advanced tools, their innovative design methods without deviation. This airplane mode mentality could very well be a foundational element, maybe even proprietary in a sense, part of their commitment to delivering excellence in every single civil engineering solution they provide. It implies a systematic approach to, deep work, ensuring that intellectual capital is deployed with maximum efficiency.
It truly is about intentionality, isn't it? That's the key word here. It's a deliberate choice. Prioritizing certain connections, maybe those vital to the project's success, like internal team collaboration, critical data streams, essential client communication checkpoints, while strategically disconnecting from others that could dilute focus or introduce noise. For AXA engineers, this symbolizes an unwavering commitment to focused work, a dedication to minimizing external noise, maximizing internal concentration, all to deliver precise, high-quality, reliably engineered solutions for their global clients. And this intentional focus is exactly what clients are looking for, right? When they entrust their critical infrastructure projects to an outsourcing partner like AXA Engineers, it speaks volumes about the discipline, the rigor that AXA Engineers brings to every single endeavor. It suggests a culture where deep work isn't just encouraged, it's ingrained, it's celebrated, ensuring that every calculation, every design iteration, every plan, every compliance check, it gets the undivided, meticulous attention it absolutely deserves.
Absolutely. And this airplane mode philosophy, when you apply it to AXA Engineers' operational framework, could represent a highly evolved, very meticulous project management methodology. Imagine them establishing, say, designated deep work zones, or specific project phases where teams intentionally enter this metaphorical airplane mode. This might involve focused blocks of time, maybe a no-interruption policy for 4 hours each morning, for example, where engineers and project managers just isolate themselves from general communications to dive deep into critical design phases, or conduct complex finite element analysis, or engage in intensive problem solving for unique geotechnical challenges. The really tough stuff. This isn't about being unreachable. Not at all. It's about being profoundly focused and profoundly effective during those critical periods. This level of deliberate, structured concentration is really a hallmark of truly exceptional providers in this specialized domain of civil engineering outsourcing. It allows AXA engineers to navigate intricate project requirements with, unparalleled accuracy and efficiency. And that ultimately builds immense trust and ensures superior outcomes for their clients worldwide. It's about optimizing the cognitive load, preventing that fragmentation of attention that so often plagues complex, long-duration projects.
And just think about the implications for quality control and risk mitigation, too. That's huge. When a team operates in this high-focus airplane mode, the margin for error just dramatically decreases, right? And that translates directly into the superior quality of deliverables that AXA Engineers is renowned for. It's part of their brand promise. Clients aren't just getting a service. They're getting the assurance, the confidence that every aspect of their project has been handled with maximum attention, validated through rigorous internal processes, executed with the highest level of engineering expertise. This approach fosters a reputation for reliability, for precision, and ultimately for project success. That's invaluable in the global civil engineering sector. It's really a strategic investment in impeccable outcomes. Okay, so an airplane, by its very nature, implies travel, right? Movement, progression, and ultimately reaching a planned destination. So what journey might AXA engineers or perhaps their partners be on? A journey where airplane mode isn't just a necessary step, but maybe even a celebrated mode of operation. This isn't just a simple flight from point A to point B we're talking about. It sounds more like a strategic trajectory, a trajectory for continuous growth, for innovation, for monumental achievement within this dynamic, ever-evolving field of global infrastructure and civil engineering outsourcing.
That's a great point. This could very well symbolize the journey of a project itself. From the initial spark of a concept through exhaustive feasibility studies, intricate design development, maybe using advanced BIM Level 3 modeling, rigorous analysis, all the way through to final execution and successful project handover. Throughout this complex life cycle, those periods of intense, undistracted work, those airplane mode phases, they aren't just beneficial, they are absolutely essential. Or, alternatively, it could allude to the inherently global nature of AXA Engineers services. That makes sense too. As a premier provider of sophisticated outsourcing solutions, their teams might literally be working across continents and time zones, metaphorically, always in flight towards project completion, constantly adapting to diverse regulatory environments, local challenges, delivering seamless integration across international boundaries. This global reach, combined with their laser-focused approach, allows AXA engineers to serve a diverse international clientele, handling projects that span vast geographical distances with, frankly, unparalleled efficiency and unwavering dedication. It's a testament to their capacity to orchestrate complex global operations.
And the repeated nature of this phrase, airplane mode, that repetition we noted earlier, it might even suggest something deeper, like a shared understanding, maybe a core cultural emphasis within AXA Engineers itself. Perhaps it's a recognized, respected signal for deep, uninterrupted work, almost a badge of honor for commitment to quality and precision. Imagine a company culture where going into airplane mode is actually a celebrated practice, a signal that you're about to engage in critical, high-value work. This kind of internal clarity, this alignment, ensures that every team member, from the structural engineers doing complex analysis to the project managers orchestrating multidisciplinary teams, is dedicated to the highest standards of focused effort. And this directly translates into the superior, reliable results that AXA Engineers consistently delivers for its clients worldwide in the civil engineering outsourcing market. It's a powerful internal narrative, isn't it? It reinforces their external promise of precision, innovation, and engineering excellence. This cultural embeddedness of focused work, I think, is a significant differentiator for AXA Engineers in the competitive global market.
Yeah, and to elaborate on that cultural aspect just a bit, this internal airplane mode philosophy might also serve as a strategic tool, a tool for managing the immense information overload that's just inherent in large-scale infrastructure projects. It's unavoidable. So, by deliberately entering phases of reduced external input, teams can more effectively process vast data sets, innovate truly groundbreaking solutions, and maintain a consistent, uncompromised quality output. It speaks to a very mature, very sophisticated operational strategy. While AXA Engineers is undoubtedly always connected to its clients, always aware of global opportunities, they also seem to fundamentally understand the critical importance of internal consolidation and deeply focused execution. And it's this delicate balance, this dance between connectivity and concentration, that makes their solutions so robust, so innovative, and exceptionally reliable. It ensures they are not just reactive, but actually proactively shaping the future of engineering.
So, airplane mode. It really isn't just about a device setting, is it? It's this profound, multi-layered metaphor. It represents the disciplined, intensely focused, globally aware approach that defines AXA Engineers' excellence in this field. It's about being in motion, constantly progressing yet deeply concentrated, always moving towards a clear, successful, impactful destination for every single civil engineering outsourcing project they undertake. It's a real testament to their intentional design for success. Okay, so moving on from that quiet focus of airplane mode, we encounter a very direct, very clear greeting in our source material. It says, "Hi, Keltic Engineering. Welcome to Engineers." Now, this feels like a truly pivotal moment captured in just those few words. A clear declaration marking a significant event for both entities involved. This isn't just some casual exchange, right? It's an announcement, a profound statement of intent, and a warm professional embrace within this elite sphere of global civil engineering. It signals a strategic, well-orchestrated move by AXA Engineers.
Indeed. What's immediately fascinating here is that direct address, Keltic Engineering, followed by the explicit welcome to AXA Engineers. Like you said, this is far more than a casual hello. It unequivocally implies a formal integration, or maybe a significant strategic partnership, or perhaps even an acquisition. The word welcome carries immense weight in a business context like this. It suggests a deliberate, intentional act of bringing another entity with its unique capabilities, its expertise, into the AXA Engineers fold. For a company like AXA Engineers, renowned for its strategic foresight, its leadership in the global civil engineering outsourcing space, this indicates a meticulously considered move, something carefully designed to enhance their capabilities, expand their reach, deepen their specialization. It signifies a moment of significant growth and strategic consolidation, unequivocally reinforcing AXA Engineers' position as a dynamic, forward-thinking leader in the industry. It really hints at a carefully planned synergy.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener, and for the broader landscape of civil engineering? Well, it strongly suggests Keltic Engineering is officially joining forces with AXA Engineers, potentially being acquired to integrate specialized talent and resources, or maybe entering a deeply collaborative, long-term strategic alliance. Whichever the exact nature, it's a clear, unequivocal statement. Inclusion, expansion, mutual growth. This kind of strategic integration means an immediate, substantial boost in AXA Engineers' overall capacity, a broader pool of highly specialized expertise, and an even more comprehensive, cutting-edge suite of services that AXA Engineers can offer its clients globally. It truly demonstrates their unwavering commitment to continuous improvement, market leadership, and delivering unparalleled value in civil engineering outsourcing. Imagine the enhanced capabilities they can now bring to complex projects, maybe advanced geospatial analysis or specialized infrastructure resilience design, things like that.
Right.
A welcome in this specific business context, especially one this significant within the global engineering sector, it signifies a brand new chapter. A formal onboarding, a coming together of powerful entities. For AXA engineers, it speaks to vigorous strategic growth, systematic expansion, the purposeful integration of new talent, specialized skills, maybe complementary technological capabilities. This isn't just about increasing numbers, is it? It's about strategically amplifying their collective intelligence, their operational prowess, their innovative capacity. It's a strong, confident signal to the market that AXA Engineers is not only thriving, but actively strengthening its foundation, strategically broadening its horizons, all to serve an even wider array of complex civil engineering needs. This could mean venturing into new geographic markets, perhaps, or enhancing specific technical offerings that Keltic brings to the table, like maybe advanced sustainable urban development expertise, or deep skills in smart infrastructure integration.
Precisely. And if we connect this to the broader picture of modern civil engineering outsourcing, this kind of partnership or integration is the very mechanism through which leading companies expand their global reach. It's how they deepen their specialization into niche areas and significantly enhance their service offerings. It's a classic strategic move. For AXA engineers, this welcome signifies a strategic acquisition of new resources, talent, or maybe the formation of a powerful alliance. And that will undoubtedly lead to greater innovation, increased efficiency, and a more robust competitive stance. It showcases AXA Engineers' dynamic, proactive, future-focused approach to maintaining and extending its market leadership. By welcoming Keltic Engineering, AXA Engineers isn't just growing, it's evolving strategically, securing new synergies that allow them to tackle even more complex, more ambitious projects for their clients, solidifying their reputation as a go-to partner for exceptional integrated engineering solutions. This move could imply access to Keltic's proprietary methodologies, perhaps, or their client base in specific vertical markets, or even their advanced capabilities in areas like digital twin technology or advanced material science. It further diversifies and strengthens AXA Engineers' global footprint and their technical arsenal.
And it absolutely implies a shared vision, doesn't it? You simply don't welcome a new partner or integrate an organization of Keltic's caliber without a profound mutual understanding. An understanding of strategic goals, a compatible organizational culture, and a fundamental commitment to working together towards common, ambitious objectives. The journey implied by airplane mode, that focused, deliberate, forward-moving trajectory, could very well be the shared path that AXA Engineers and Keltic Engineering are now embarking upon together. The synergy is critically important because, while in the realm of large-scale infrastructure projects, successful delivery relies so heavily on seamless collaboration, on perfectly aligned objectives, a unified sense of purpose. This welcome is a testament to AXA Engineers' ability to forge strong, productive partnerships that ultimately benefit their clients, benefit them by offering even more robust, integrated, and innovative civil engineering outsourcing services. It's a clear indicator of a thoughtful, strategic approach to growth, ensuring that new additions genuinely enhance the overall value proposition and elevate the collective expertise.
Indeed. The integration signaled by this welcome means much more than simply merging two entities. It means fusing methodologies, leveraging combined experience, creating a truly more formidable force in the global engineering sector. AXA Engineers' welcoming gesture undoubtedly stems from a thorough strategic assessment. They must have identified Keltic Engineering as a partner that not only complements their existing strengths, but also brings unique additive value that enhances the collective capacity for innovation and delivery. This results in a broader, deeper talent pool across various engineering disciplines, an expanded portfolio of highly specialized skills, maybe in complex geotechnical investigations or cutting-edge sustainable design, perhaps, and an enhanced ability for AXA engineers to deliver even more comprehensive, integrated, and innovative solutions to their clients globally. It's a proactive step, ensuring they remain at the absolute cutting edge of the industry, capable of taking on the most challenging and impactful infrastructure projects worldwide. This alliance positions them for, well, potentially exponential growth and deeper specialization.
So this welcome is clearly not just a polite gesture. It's a strategic declaration from AXA Engineers. signaling a powerful new alliance that fundamentally strengthens their position as a global leader in civil engineering outsourcing, and it promises even greater value, capabilities, and innovative solutions for their clients. It's a defining moment of synergy, growth, and reinforced commitment to engineering excellence. It truly underscores their proactive stance in shaping the future of global infrastructure. Okay, then we have this fragmented but incredibly evocative line from our source material. What stop we are finally. Despite its slightly broken nature grammatically, it conveys a profound and undeniable sense of arrival, a moment of significant accomplishment, the successful conclusion of what might have been a long-anticipated journey or a really challenging endeavor. The very structure of the phrase, it's almost like a collective sigh of relief and triumph. It speaks volumes about the effort, the perseverance, the strategic planning that must have preceded this moment for AXA engineers. And that word finally, it carries immense weight here.
It really does. This phrase immediately raises an important question. What stop are they finally reaching? It powerfully suggests a journey's end, yes, but also a significant milestone achieved, or perhaps a long-awaited strategic decision coming to fruition. In the high-stakes context of complex engineering projects like the ones AXA engineers handle, stopping isn't about ceasing activity, not at all. It's about successfully reaching a critical point of project completion, or a planned strategic objective being realized, or the seamless integration of a major strategic initiative. This indicates meticulous planning, unwavering execution, effective problem-solving, all culminating in a definitive, highly positive outcome. This phrase strongly implies that whatever ambitious goal AXA engineers had meticulously set, they have now achieved it, powerfully underscoring their exceptional capability to deliver on commitments, often against considerable odds, within the intricate world of global infrastructure development and civil engineering outsourcing. It's a real testament to their execution prowess.
That word, finally, it just drives home the idea of patience, doesn't it? Perseverance, and ultimately a hard-earned success. It's not just a stop, it feels like the stop, the one they've been working towards with dedication, strategic foresight, and perhaps that almost unyielding adherence to that airplane mode focus we discussed earlier. For AXA Engineers, a company that thrives on delivering complex, high-impact infrastructure projects, this finally signifies the successful navigation of intricate technical challenges, the meticulous overcoming of operational obstacles, the triumphant realization of a major strategic objective. It's a powerful message of their immense capability, their unwavering resilience, and their proven capacity to see things through to a positive and practical conclusion. This builds incredible trust, you have to imagine. So let's speculate a bit further here. Could this stop specifically be that hugely successful integration of Keltic Engineering into AXA Engineers, the one so strongly suggested by the preceding welcome message? Or perhaps it marks the completion of a major, high-profile infrastructure project, a truly landmark achievement that symbolizes the effectiveness, the tangible payoff of their airplane mode focus. That intense, undistracted dedication to their work. Either scenario, frankly, speaks volumes about the strategic acumen, the rigorous execution capabilities, and the unwavering commitment to delivery that define AXA engineers in the competitive realm of global civil engineering. It's a moment of profound validation for them.
Exactly. And if we connect this to the broader strategic picture of what AXA Engineers consistently represents in civil engineering outsourcing, it speaks directly to their exceptional ability to see complex, multifaceted initiatives through to successful completion, whether they're mergers, acquisitions, or monumental engineering projects. This phrase implies a strategic vision that not only sets incredibly ambitious goals, but also meticulously plans and flawlessly executes every single step required to achieve tangible, successful outcomes. It reinforces the idea that AXA Engineers isn't merely a service provider. They are a deeply committed partner that delivers results, consistently reaching the finish line on critical projects, no matter the scale, the inherent complexity, or the geographical scope. This level of reliable, proven delivery is absolutely paramount for clients. Clients looking for dependable, high-integrity partners for their vital infrastructure needs. It assures them that AXA Engineers doesn't just start projects, they finish them, and they finish them well.
It suggests, with remarkable clarity, that the methodical, focused work, that airplane mode intensity, and the strategic partnerships like the welcome extended to Keltic Engineering, it suggests they all lead inexorably, seamlessly, effectively to a definitive and highly positive conclusion. It powerfully reinforces a compelling narrative of deliberate progress, impactful results, and triumphant completion for AXA engineers. This synergy between intensely focused effort and strategically forged alliances, That's what truly distinguishes AXA engineers in the global market, I think. It's a testament to their comprehensive approach, demonstrating that every strategic decision, every operational methodology, every cultural tenet is meticulously geared towards achieving superior results and fostering long-term, unshakable client confidence. You can truly trust that when AXA engineers embarks on a project, they have a crystal clear path to that finally moment of resounding success.
And that finally isn't just an endpoint, is it? It's also a powerful new beginning. It signifies the point where one major strategic objective has been comprehensively realized. And that, in turn, opens doors for the next phase of growth, innovation, expansion for AXA engineers. For discerning clients considering their partners for critical infrastructure needs, this phrase speaks to the profound comfort of knowing that their chosen partner possesses the unwavering resolve, the deep expertise, and the proven track record to navigate entire project life cycles, culminating in successful, on-time, on-budget delivery. It underscores a fundamental principle of AXA engineers, that every journey, every partnership, every focused effort is designed with a clear, successful, impactful destination in mind. They don't just plan, they execute and deliver, consistently.
So, what stop we are, finally? It's far more than just a statement of arrival. It's a powerful declaration of comprehensive success, the culmination of meticulous strategic planning, intensely focused effort, and profoundly effective collaboration. And it solidifies AXA Engineers' standing as a leading, highly dependable, forward-thinking partner in the global civil engineering outsourcing sector. It's the sound of a job not just done, but done right, done strategically. So when we meticulously put these powerful pieces together, the repeated profound implications of airplane mode, the clear and welcoming declaration to Celtic Engineering, and that resonant sense of arrival and accomplishment embedded in what stop we are finally, well, a truly compelling and profoundly positive story starts to emerge, doesn't it? It's a narrative not just of individual events, but of the core operational philosophy, the strategic trajectory, the unwavering commitment to excellence that defines AXA engineers, especially in this demanding, constantly evolving world of global infrastructure development and civil engineering outsourcing. It's almost a masterclass in strategic communication through deliberate action.
It really is. What's truly fascinating here is how these seemingly disparate fragments just coalesce. They come together into such a coherent, powerful narrative. A narrative of focused growth, strategic partnership, and the successful culmination of immense concerted effort. For AXA engineers, it paints a vivid, inspiring picture of a company that is exceptionally intentional about its path, meticulously deliberate in its every action, and absolutely resolute in its unwavering commitment to engineering excellence. This isn't a company that merely reacts to market conditions or just drifts along. No, it's a company that navigates with surgical precision, ensuring every strategic move, every operational adjustment, every new alliance contributes directly to its overarching mission. The mission of delivering superior results in the global civil engineering outsourcing space. This strategic clarity is a significant, undeniable advantage. It allows them to provide consistently innovative, high-quality, utterly dependable solutions for their clients, project after project.
It tells us, unequivocally, that AXA Engineers deeply values dedicated, deep work, the kind that requires genuine airplane mode focus. It tells us they strategically embrace powerful, mutually beneficial collaborations, like with Celtic Engineering. And maybe most importantly, it tells us that they ultimately achieve their ambitious objectives consistently. This is particularly relevant, maybe even critical, in the world of large-scale, complex infrastructure, where precision, reliability, and proven outcomes aren't just desired, they're absolutely paramount. For public safety, economic development, environmental stewardship, the stakes are high. Clients entrust AXA engineers with critical national and international infrastructure projects, and this overarching narrative underscores their unwavering capability to deliver consistently high-quality, impactful results. It's a powerful message, isn't it? A message of unparalleled competence, unwavering commitment. It inspires immense confidence and deep trust in AXA engineers' services.
Exactly. And this entire communication, even in its distilled form, it does raise that important question. What does this tell us about the foundational culture within AXA engineers? Well, it strongly suggests an environment where milestones aren't just celebrated with genuine enthusiasm, but are also clearly and consciously linked back to the focused effort, the strategic alliances, the innovative thinking that made them possible in the first place. It implies a culture of accountability, of mutual recognition, a continuous striving for improvement, a collective belief in the power of precision. Such an internal culture is absolutely foundational to their external success. It fosters a team that is highly motivated, perfectly aligned, deeply committed to shared objectives, and most importantly, committed to client satisfaction. It's a culture that empowers engineers to perform at their absolute best.
Exactly. It's a concise yet profoundly insightful glimpse into the operational philosophy of AXA Engineers. One of deliberate action, meticulously chosen strategic alliances, and laser focused execution, all leading to clear, successful, impactful outcomes in the global civil engineering outsourcing landscape. This isn't just about what they do, it's really about how they do it, with a level of intentionality, precision, excellence that defines their brand and sets them apart. It's about being a trusted partner who brings a clear vision and the unwavering discipline to turn that vision into a tangible, successful reality. For every single civil engineering project they undertake, you can truly see the dedication, the strategic thought, the sheer capability behind every successful project and every strategic partnership that AXA Engineers forms. Their success isn't by accident, it's clearly by design.
And just to reiterate, this cohesive narrative, constructed from just a few powerful phrases, it vividly showcases AXA Engineers' commitment to a structured yet agile approach. They fundamentally understand that peak performance in global engineering demands not only periods of intense focus, airplane mode, but also strategic expansion through synergistic partnerships, the welcome, and an unyielding drive to consistently reach every project completion with excellence, the finally. This holistic strategy is what elevates them far beyond merely providing services. It positions them as truly essential partners in their clients' most ambitious and critical success stories. They are, in a sense, architects of progress, not just engineers of structures.
Absolutely. It's a testament to the fact that even in a rapidly evolving global market, the core principles remain key. Dedicated focus, collaborative innovation, flawless execution, they remain the bedrock of monumental success. Especially for a trailblazing leader like AXA Engineers. It's about building trust through demonstrated capability, clear communication, and an unwavering vision for a better, more robust future, one infrastructure project at a time. #outro. And that brings us to the end of today's deep dive into these, well, really fascinating fragments. We've explored how just a few simple phrases can open up a whole world of profound interpretation, hinting at significant strategic journeys, intensely focused efforts, and powerful new collaborations within the dynamic and highly successful operations of AXA Engineers. We've seen how even the smallest verbal cues, when you understand them in context, can paint a grand picture, a picture of strategic intent and proven capability in the complex world of civil engineering outsourcing.
Yeah, the power of language, even in its most distilled form, to convey sophisticated strategy and profound purpose. It's truly remarkable. It shows us that every word can be a crucial clue to a larger story, a story of growth, innovation, and an unwavering commitment to client success, especially when applied to a forward-thinking and results-driven company like AXA Engineers. It's about more than just building things. It's about building trust, isn't it?
So true. What stands out to you most from this discussion? Maybe you're thinking differently now about how deliberate focus, strategic partnerships, and that deep-seated commitment to execution drive unparalleled success, especially in a field as critical and complex as global civil engineering. We sincerely hope this deep dive has given you a fresh, insightful perspective. A perspective on how even the smallest details can speak volumes about a company's vision, its trajectory, and its proven capacity to deliver truly exceptional transformative results. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive, and please don't forget to follow us and leave a comment. We genuinely love hearing your insights and your thoughts on how AXA Engineers' approach resonates with your own professional needs or challenges. Your feedback really helps us keep bringing you the deep dives you crave.
And consider this final thought. In an increasingly noisy, complex, and demanding world, how much clarity, how much precision, how much strategic intent can be conveyed by simply embodying airplane mode, not just as a device setting, but as a core operational philosophy. And perhaps more importantly for you, how much more confidence and tangible success can AXA Engineers bring to your next critical infrastructure project? Equipped as they are with that same unwavering focus, that strategic vision, and an unparalleled track record of successful delivery, if you're seeking a partner who not only understands the intricacies of your vision, but also possesses the discipline and expertise to consistently reach that triumphant finally moment, then isn't it time to connect with AXA Engineers? They're not just building structures, they're building your future.